Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to create this crazy portal effect.
You know it's this. Take a perk and talk it and see. Money swallowing like this. Data perfecting it.
We're back in After Effects and we have this clip right here as you can see, and I already have my subject rotoscope. What you want to do first is start by duplicating your layer and just delete the rotoscope from the bottom layer. Then you can see our background and our subject is set. And in my Patreon there will be a project file with all these assets. There will also be this portal opening up animation. You can go in the description and download it for free. Drag it to the timeline and just place it in the middle. Now you can scale up so it fits here. Then in the stopwatch in the position and put it on to here. Then go a bit further and readjust it to. Then again go a bit further. Then you can just readjust the position and go on a bit further again and just do that the same step. Hit the stopwatch in the scale and go over to the end frame and just scale it. Don't really have to do this. I'm just doing it to follow my camera move because my camera is zooming in, so it will look a bit realistic. Then we will have a portal opening animation like this. Little the layer when the portal starts. Gone a bit further and I did an effect called CC flow motion. Then in the CC flow motion you will find an anchor point kind of thing. Put that on your subject. In my case it's Yeat. Then hit the stopwatch in knock 1. Go a bit further and you can readjust it like I'm doing. Then I also did the stopwatch in amount and gone a bit further and start bringing the amount. This effect mainly creates that sucking kinda look, so it looks like portal sucking. Then I move it a bit further and played around with the keyframe to get the best animation. I recommend you playing around with stuff, not just follow my tutorials. Just be creative with it and get your own. Then I also hit the stopwatch in the scale and go over to where your last animation ends. Then you can just make it small so it disappears from the screen. Then select those keyframes and hit F9 to ease those and go into the graph. Then you can just make a simple graph like this. Then you can trim the axis. So we already have that basic effect. Now we're gonna add more sauce. As you can see, because we scaled down our clip, there's some edges cutting off. To fix that, just add the effect called motion tile and set the output width to 200 and just hit mirror edges. Then add a turbulent displacement, lower down the amount and lower down the size. If the stopwatch in the amount, make it to 0 and go a bit further and you can bring it up to a liking. Then I put the keyframe in the end. Then create a keyframe on opacity. Create a keyframe of the opacity right before the clip's end and you can go over to the last frame and just lower down the opacity. As you can see now it disappears at the end. Then I add a sapphire glow onto this. If you don't have sapphire, just use the normal glow. I lower down the threshold of it and you can also mess around with the brightness. And for the color, I made the color which is on my portal. Then I lower down the size of X and Y. Then create a keyframe for a threshold and put it at the end. And for now, make the value to 1. Then I put those keyframe a bit further. You can also keyframe the brightness too. After that, create a new adjustment layer. Then on the adjustment layer, just add deep glow. Now you can play with the threshold, exposure and anything that you like. Then I hit the stopwatch in exposure. Made it 0 before my effect start and gone a bit further, and when my portal opens up, I just increase the exposure and go a bit further again. And when your subject started to suck in and go over to the end of the animation which you created on our subject, then just increase the exposure more. Exactly put those keyframe when our animation is pretty much done. Then make the value to 0 at the end and we're done with the glow. Then to add more sauce, I added this overlay which will also be in the project file, so make sure to download that from the description for free and find the part where it explodes, which is right around here, and trim that clip and made the blending mode to screen to remove that black and just scaled up, played with the position, then scaled it down again, then put it where your animation happens, then drag it below your rotoscope layer so the animation happens behind our subject. Then you can just animate the position as the portal moves. Then created a keyframe for scale and gone a bit further and just bring up the scale a bit because my camera is moving forward, so I have to keep that motion going on. Then at the last I added lumetri color and create a keyframe on 10 and go a bit further when our suck-in animation nearly starts. Then just make it to like -15 to -20 around and go over to the last and make it to -10. So we have that green tint going on. And for the finishing touches, I add a sapphire distort on our background layer. Before the effect starts, make the amount to 0 and go a bit further when the portals open up. And you can increase the value a little bit. Don't do it too much, it won't look good. And go with the the last and make it to 0 again. And that's how you create this crazy portal sucking animation. The project file will be in the description, so you can download it for free. This one will be for free, but you can join my Patreon to get all of my project files. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I'm uploading tutorials on Instagram too in short form content. See ya in the next video. Bye.